and welcome to the Gamers Table. It is Friday, and we're reviewing
Dragon Ball. I mean, Dragon Blast.
Dragon Blast Z. Dragon Blast, yes.
Dragon Blast.
Yeah, obviously, I'm real big fan of a certain anime cartoon show.
It's fun at first, but for me and our group, about 15 minutes or so, 15-20 minutes or so, and it was like, well, this game's kind of going on for a while here.
Each of you gets a little dude, which represents your fighter.
I'll take the green one.
And we got two different maps choices on here. And you put your guys anywhere on the edge you want to be. We all have there's character cards in here somewhere.
Yeah,
I bet you they're underneath the rules.
I bet you they're underneath the rules.
Hey, guess what?
Hey, there's the
Look at that.
rules.
They're
There's more rules. There's some more
There's
rules.
the other half of the rules.
There's the character card.
And there's the character cards.
And you each get a character that has a special power. And you can possibly superpower yourself up.
By flipping over the card.
You need 3 stuns to knock somebody out. And it's just going back and forth on the chips. It goes on far too long. You know, I can't see how they you speed it up, maybe lowering the number of stuns or something like that, or limiting the time on the game. But it's just back and forth. There's no point in running away from the other characters because it's just all interaction. You have to go up there and fight. You're in the blue, you're in the red, you're in the blue, you're in the red.
Well,
you have to get so many red to acquire a
5.
yellow. 5 red equals a yellow, which is a stun. If you acquire 3 stun, you're out.
You're done.
Unless you play in the
3
competitive
stuns, you're
mode.
out. Yes.
In which case, you get a yellow token each time you do 5 red to somebody. But in a 3-player game, you have to get 6 of them.
Oh, that would go on forever.
Long game.
Like the game is great if it was shorter. Like first
Quicker.
guy to take 30 points of damage, just
Faster.
have life and done.
Yeah.
Or perhaps if you had more cards in your hand to start with, because, I mean, there's many times within the 5 cards, look, I got a whole bunch of defense cards. What do you do with them?
Yeah.
You
Defend
just
yourself.
gotta stand there and, come on, hit me. I
I can take it.
I can do something if you do something.
It's an okay fighting game. I don't mind all the different moves that you can throw back and forth in each other. It's just because of those blue orbs, red orbs, that big swing up and down. It goes on too long. Like, can we be done with the fighting? I mean, I've hit you 16 times, and you're still not knocked out even the first time. You're not even stunned once yet. This is going to go on. Really? Come on.
Now, whenever you get hit, there is a thing that happens called knockback.
Yes.
That moves you back 1 space. So you can end up hitting a guy and then knocking him back out of range, and you can't move anymore. So now you can't hit him with your next punch attack. So you just ruined your attack. So you're going to play them in the right order. Or
You kind of want to back somebody up against the wall in this
Yeah,
one.
you don't want to be backed against the wall in this
No.
game.
Yeah.
Or else, I don't have to worry about knocking you back too far, so I can just use all my attack cards.
Yeah.
Which is kind of good, kind of not so good about this game. It's sort of like, if you got a handful of attack cards with range, and you can get someone, you could play all your attack cards in 1 round, if you want. There's no limit on that. Which could possibly speed up the game too, but...
yeah, it's
I don't know,
sort
it's
of
a little-
like some of the fighting games where you can do what they call juggling the character. I just keep my combo going, and he can never get out of it.
Yeah,
Just
right.
Hit and hit and hit and hit and hit.
You have to draw the right cards. So if you end up getting a mix, that's not bad. But if you get all of the same thing, all attack, well, you're not going to be able to defend yourself. You're not going. If you get all defense, you're not going to be able to knock anybody down. And again, the chips just seesaw back and forth a lot of the time. Back into the blue, back into the red.
Nice art on the back.
Yeah, the
Nice
art's
art on the cards. Easy to read. Easy to figure out what you're going to do. The characters themselves are, as we said, very, very similar to some in a certain anime cartoon show. And if you pick this game up, you'll really recognize them right away if you've ever watched that. And if you do watch that show, this is probably a game that's going to appeal to you because it's got those long back and forth battles that go over and over and over again. It takes forever, and you're superpower. Oh, now superpower's gone. That's there if you want to do that. But for the people who just want a quick fighting game, this game goes on too long.
I just want the last slice of pizza.
Nobody will get that.
Yeah, I know.
wrapping up for Dragon Blast.
I'm gonna give this one 5. You want to keep your characters in the mix here. You don't want to. There's no point in running around. You could have a small spot on the board there, a couple obstacles, and run around that. Some cards dictate that you have to be in a certain line or area to affect other players. But there's the occasional additional bonus on some of the cards. I got the character cards there, but some of the cards have nice bonuses. Others are just numbers. Like this one, if you avoid damage with this card, you may move up to 2 spaces in any direction. You don't really want to move away from anyone. You want to move closer and get into combat. But, it does drag on too long. The artwork's not too bad on it. The components, are pretty decent, for what it is.
I give Dragon Blast a 5.
Yes, there is a theme there. It is, as I said, it is a theme taken from anime, and if you're into that style of thing, it's going to appeal to you greatly, and it's a combat game. And if you like that, it's going to appeal to you greatly. Easy to teach? Yeah, fairly.
Not much
But
to it.
the fun factor is just, as I said, we've all been saying, because it just goes on too long.
Yeah, it's fun for a while.
Yeah,
but,
then it becomes a grind, and it's like, can we be done? And it's like, I got him to 4 reds. Oh, now he hit somebody else. Now he's only got 2 reds. Oh, I got him to good. Oh, come on. Oh, I got my superpower. Oh, now they took it away from me before I could use it.
I give Dragon Blast a 4. We definitely did have some fun at first, but then we realized, well, this is definitely going to go on for a lot longer than we want to.
Yeah.
And you're really
Doesn't change that
handcuffed
much
by
either.
the 5 cards you have in your hand. It's sort of like, this is what I can do. Until that changes, this is all I can do.
Yeah, and from game to game, I don't see it changing that much either. These are the cards you've got. This is what you can do.
I mean, you make the best of what you got, and then the next round when you get more cards, and you make the best of what you got at that point. It seems to be more or less the same thing. The cards usually dictate your turn. It's sort of like, oh, I got lots of attacks, so I guess I'm going to attack, or I have a whole bunch of defense cards, so I guess I'm just going to wait around for somebody to attack me because I got nothing else to do.
So that's it for this episode of the Gamers Table Independent Edition. Tune in next week for another episode where we review another independent game.
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
Uh-huh.
that's what those guys do.
You just sit there. All right.
Dragon Blast. Dragon Blast. Dragon Blast. No.
It's an all-day gaming event for board games, war games, miniatures, and more. Open gaming for up to 175 people, so there is lots of room. Lots of room. If you want more information, go to www.kgbcon.com. KGBCon. You can go there and meet maybe somebody from the Gamers Table.
It's a Saturday. I'll go.
And it's in May, so I might be working at the market, so I might not be able to go, so I can't
You may
guarantee
be
it.
working.
That is true.
Anyways.
Anyways.